Hi, my name's Christian. I'm the owner of Christian's Exotic Paradise, and we have my almost 1-year-old male Eurasian eagle owl, Kita. Kita is not a non-native species of owl, but he is in the bubo family, so he's closely related to the great horn. He ranges from Portugal, North Africa, Saudi Arabia, all across Europe, all the way into Asia. He does tolerate hot weather, cold weather. He is primarily nocturnal, although being out in the daylight does not affect his vision. The eyes are so large in the head that they are actually fixated in the skull, so they have twice as many vertebrae in their neck as we do, which allows the 180 degree of motion to give him a better range of vision. He does eat a whole variety of whole prey, so I don't feed him just one thing. He eats a variety of day-old chicks all the way up to rabbits. We do breed our own rabbits, but a lot of the other items like the chicks, the mice, and the rats, we do get frozen from rodentpro.com. We are located here in Frankenmuth, Michigan. I have been here with my parrots and other exotic birds for the past 7 years. Thank you to the Zender family for allowing us to set up, but he is a new attraction for us since he is currently my only raptor in the sanctuary. Our sanctuary is in Montrose in Albee Township. We do live on 20 acres. It used to be a dairy farm, but I'm more of a bird girl than a cow girl, so we did refurbish it for our sanctuary and the exotic birds. His flight area is a 40 by 70 barn, but we do have a 8 by 8 weathering area for him. So a weathering area is just where he sits outside, where he's safe and contained. He is fully flighted, but he is tethered. So this is standard falconry equipment. What we have on his ankles, we call the anklets. They are usually made out of cowhide, but we do use kangaroo hide as well. It is more durable than cowhide, but also lightweight. So this is the anklet. This is what we call the jess. We do put the knot outside in. It's very important you do this. In falconry, if you don't put the equipment on properly, you can actually, when they bait, separate the pelvis, and then you will gravely injure your bird. And this is his field leash, so it's easy to clip on and clip off. And then he is tethered to his anchor, which we hide here, so he can remain safe in public. He is not anchored out at the sanctuary. He does have, like I said, his 40 by 70, so he can exercise. And then lastly, he is seen by our local vet at Animal Alley by Dr. Van Deel and his team. And of course, in an emergency situation, we do have Dr. Buck, which is the avian certified vet here, right down the street in Birch Run.
How did you acquire the bird, and how did you get into falconry?
So anyone can get into falconry. It does take a lot of discipline. So if you want to get started, you can check into whatever state you're in. They do have falconry clubs. You can take your state test with the DNR, which you can study on your own. And then when you go to these falconry meetings, you can network and find licensed falconers that will sponsor you. So usually your sponsorship will last, your apprenticeship will last about 2 years, is when you get your general's license, when your sponsor feels you're ready. And then after that, you will start off with whatever your state mandates. Usually with Michigan, it's like a passage red-tailed hawk, so you will capture a juvenile before its first winter. You will learn the principles and disciplines of falconry, and then you will be able to fly your bird. It is a conservation sport, so it is very state and federally regulated. So basically what it ensures is many of the birds that are born in the summer will die their first winter. So with falconry, you're not only learning, it's also the oldest sport in the world, but you're also ensuring that individual survival. After some time, you can release that bird in its adulthood back into the wild to propagate, and then you will start the cycle over with another passage hawk. So it's really cool that you get to be a part of that and have a working relationship with a wild animal like that. But I've always loved birds since I was a kid. My dad was a retired Marine and his friend was an accountant in the Pentagon, so I would actually stay with her in DC, and I would work at the Washington DC Zoo. So that got me around a lot of birds of prey, exotic birds, marine life, things like that was present at the zoo at the time.
What's your social media?
My name is Christian, so it's Christian's Exotic Paradise, spelled P-A-R-R-O-T-D-I-S-E. I do have Instagram, Facebook, and then I do have a website. If you are interested in contacting me, it's christiansexoticparadise@gmail.com.
Thank you.
Thank you.